So then guys, it is the morning after the night before. A truly horrific performance under the lights at Ellen Road last night as Leeds United draw 0-0 with Sunderland. Just before we get into this video, make sure you are smashing that like. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new and hit the notification bell. And of course, get all your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below on what was a truly awful performance. Once again, I'd argue it was worse than Saturday against Coventry, and that was pretty bad, wasn't it? No creativity, no urgency, just boring football. Farke's reluctance to bring on subs until 75, 80 minutes is just an absolute joke now. I get the guy has done wonders for us this season, and I am not Farke out by any stretch of the imagination. But things need to change now. I get he came out and he publicly praised Patrick Bamford, which I expected him to do. You know, I don't think I'd have wanted him to have come out and absolutely slated him. But last night he just offered nothing. But it wasn't just him, obviously. The referee and the linesman were an absolute disgrace. We should have had two blatant penalties. I've seen them back, and the stonewall penalties. Even the pundits on Sky suggested the same thing. But I'm not going to, sit here and complain about officials, because I'd be here doing this after every single game, because the officiating at this level is an absolute joke. But what I can complain about is the fact that that was, 93, 94 minutes of my life that I will never get back. Joe Rodon and Ethan Ampadu, I bet, had the most touches out of anyone else on that pitch. Illan Meslier probably included as well. I don't think I've ever seen Meslier have so much of the ball at Ellen Road. Sunderland weren't great. Didn't really offer anything. They had a few half moments in that first half, but, other than that, they weren't great. And let's be honest, in that second half, Sunderland literally just sat back and let us have the ball. And you know why they did that? Because at half-time, their coach will have said to him, all Leeds are doing is passing it around the back with nothing at the end of it. No end product. Just passing it around the back. So sit off them and just let them do it. And that's what they did in that second half. Other than that free kick that they had, which Meslier saved, I don't think they did anything in that second half. The fact that we had 70% possession and we had one shot. I don't know if that was for the whole game or for the second half, but I did see that stat floating about on Twitter last night. This just isn't good enough, guys. 4 games left. And again, it's another missed opportunity because Leicester lost against Millwall. If Leeds win that game last night, we go top of the league. You wouldn't have thought that in the level of performance. It was the same on Saturday. Ipswich lost, and if we'd have won that game, we'd have gone top of the league. But no, we didn't. It was a teeny bit better second half. We showed a little bit more urgency. But again, a good 95% of that game was just passing it around the back four. Archie Gray was too scared to go forward. I don't know why. But like I say, Rodon and Ampadu should not be having that much of the ball. They just shouldn't. Jorginho Rutter, probably one of his worst games I've seen at Ellen Road. Losing the ball constantly. Chris Somerville and Dan James were probably the only ones in the attacking threat that looked like they were at least trying to move the ball forward. But again, they'd get into decent areas and there's no one with them. They have to trek all the way back. The amount of times that we would make some yardage in their half and there'd be no option, so they just need to pass it back. Not good enough, guys. Really, really not good enough. Our Leeds United bottling it right in front of our eyes, and we just can't see it. 2 positives from last night for me. 2 positives, and it has nothing to do with the actual game itself. Well, one of them does in a way. First one is obviously Leeds are still unbeaten at home, which, yeah, okay, that is good to be fair. And the second thing is that Leicester lost as well, because if Leicester had won, and then obviously Ipswich go and win tonight, we could have been well and truly. But now we're having to pray to the footballing gods that Watford do us a favour tonight at Portman Road. Can I see that happening? No. No, I can't. And if Ipswich win, they'll go, what, 3 points clear of us and Leicester? No. No, sorry, they'll go 3 points clear of us anyway. Which means in the weekend's fixtures, we're competing with Leicester to see who can stay in the top two. Why have we chose at this point in the season to start playing like this? Why? I'm absolutely peed off with it at the minute. Massively. Massively. I said I wanted a reaction last night, and we didn't get one. They looked nervous, and they look like they are bottling it. But, you know, it's a massive game on Saturday now. Again, every game's massive, but if we do not secure 3 points on Saturday and the other results don't go our way, playoffs it is, in my opinion. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on and do this little bit of a rant this morning before I head off to work. If you've somehow enjoyed it, please make sure that you're smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. Hit the notification bell, and of course get all your thoughts and opinions and your frustrations into the comment section down below. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the last say tonight now, guys, but I'll keep you posted on that throughout the day. But make sure that you have as good of a day as you can. Try not to worry too much about the situation with Leeds United, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.